guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm also so excited to be back, which I know I'm super inconsistent with making YouTube videos, which I should really try being better at that in 2019, which I'm going to do. Besides the point, I also kind of forgot how to film an intro, so this is like the 100th time that I've tried to refilm this, so let's make it work this time. So it's December, meaning that schools are closed and kids are bored, and so I am here with a solution because I'm one of those kids that are super bored. So I put together a list of 50 things that you can do when you're bored. And if you didn't know, I'm also doing Vlogmas this December. I am a little bit behind, I'm not going to lie, but I've been doing it and it's been super fun. So if you don't know, I do have a vlogging channel. Everything will be linked down below, as well as my Vlogmas playlist. Anyways, let's get right into 50 things that you can do when you're bored. Okay, so I have my computer over here with a list of 50 things that you can do when you're bored, and I also divided everything into categories, and the first category is hobbies. Since you're bored, why not spend your time on doing something that can improve something about yourself or about your life and learn some new skills and get some new hobbies, you know what I mean? So the first thing that you can do is read a book, but you have to like the book so that you can get hooked onto it and just like start reading and never stop. So if you're feeling inspired and creative, why not write a book as well? That is something that I really want to do one day. I want to write a book. And next, you can learn to play an instrument. It's something that a lot of people want to do, but they never get to doing it, and since you're bored, why not? Okay, so if you can already play guitar and piano and drums and all of that shit that is really freaking cool, why not try and write a song? So maybe, you know what, maybe it will be a hit song, and all you were trying to do is find something to do while you're bored, and boom, you have a hit song. If you're not that into music and you're a little bit more artsy, get your paints and your pencils and a canvas and do art, because I never have time to create art when there's school. If you're a little bit more of a girly girl, why not practice your makeup, try a little bit new looks, watch James Charles videos, which are like 20 minutes long each, so that's going to take some time. Another thing you can do is also practice some hairstyles, practice braiding and stuff, because everybody always asks like, how do you braid and stuff like that. Then I'm like, you just have to practice, you know, you're not going to one day wake up and know how to braid. Another thing I really want to do is cook and bake, because I'm also too lazy to do it, but when I do it, I enjoy it so much, listening to some music and baking cake or tarts or brownies or cupcakes or even like cooking. Another hobby, which, surprise, surprise, YouTube. Why don't you guys create a YouTube channel? A lot of people want to do it, but they are too scared because what will people think? And you know what? Who cares what they think? Do it, and who knows, you might end up liking it a lot. Now you have to plan some YouTube videos and actually decide what videos you want to make, and guys, trust me, that takes a while because the list is endless, so plan some YouTube videos. And now that you have planned some YouTube videos, actually make them, edit them and upload them, which guys, it takes so long. It can take up to a week. So don't judge me, okay, because I know I'm super inconsistent with my YouTube. But yeah, the next category is organization, which it is the end of the year. 2019 is on its way and you have to get your life together, which is something that I really want to do. So the first thing you can do is declutter your space, your environment. What I mean by declutter is throw away. I'm spitting as I'm talking. Anyways, what I mean by that is get rid of all of the stuff that you don't use. It's just taking space. You never even look at it, and it's just making you feel cluttered. And when you're done decluttering your life, you now want to spring clean your environment. So like wash the windows, wipe that shelf that you never wipe and it's like just collecting dust throughout the years. Clean the mirrors, just like spaces that you don't usually clean when you clean. Another thing you can do is rearrange your room, and that's also going to help to give you that fresh feel for 2019. If everything looks different, it's like a new environment, fresh start. You get it, rearrange your room, change some stuff around. Then you actually have to organize your environment, and this takes up so much time, but just make sure everything has a spot and a meaning. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. You guys get what I mean. Organize everything. Now that your environment is organized, now you have to organize your phone, because my phone can get so cluttered as well. So literally go through every single app on your phone, try to minimize it, declutter it, organize it, and yeah. And now that your phone is organized, why not organize your computer? That's something that I never organized, which I kind of had to organize. Go through your files, put on a new wallpaper, organize your galleries, kind of the same as a phone, but now just organize your computer. Another thing you can do is to revamp your social media, which that is also going to help to give you that fresh feel to a fresh start, if you know what I mean. So you can change your bios and unfollow some people which you don't really care about, and change your profile pictures, go through your feed, for instance on Instagram, and just like delete some stuff that you don't really want on Instagram. Just revamp your social media, give it a new look and a new feel, plan a new feed. Oh, I shouldn't have said that, because that is the next one, to plan an Instagram feed. Guys, I have started doing this in the beginning of the year, and it's literally the best thing ever. When people hear I literally plan my Instagram feed, they're like, oh my gosh, you have a lot of time on your hand. But it's not fake. It's like I enjoy doing it, and I actually see it as a hobby to like plan my Instagram. The next category I call life. So 2019 is on its way, so start planning for it. Get a planner, get some supplies that you might need for 2019, and just think. So think about 2018, review and revise, and think what would you want to do better in 2019, and just think what do you want 2019 to be about. Then you want to write down your goals and resolutions. Go ahead and watch a bunch of YouTube videos, get a few ideas for what you want your goals and resolutions to be, but make it realistic and don't overdo it, because if you overdo it, you're not going to complete the goals and you're not going to keep up with the resolutions. So keep it small, keep it minimalized, and less. Less is more. Oh, that's so cool. Less is more, especially when it comes to goals and resolutions. Another thing you can do is start planning your future. What do you want to do in 5 years from now? Write a letter to your future self. Where do you see yourself in 10 years, for instance? Another thing you can do is plan routines. Routines is so important, and I never knew this, but I have routines for everything now. I have a morning routine, a night routine, a week routine, a freaking Sunday routine. I have a reset routine. I even have like my exercise routines and stuff like that. I have a lot of routines. And it's so important to just wake up and know what you have to do already, and that also helps to be productive. You can also create a bucket list. There's so many categories that can go into it, like travel to, and then all of the places you want to travel to, and like adventurous stuff like bungee jumping and paragliding, parasailing. Am I saying that right? I don't know. But you get it, create a bucket list, and then actually check stuff off of your bucket list. That's going to take a lot of time, and I know you can't just like plan a travel trip on the spot, especially when you're a teenager like me. But you can have little stuff on your bucket list, like have a picnic, and that's so easy to plan, and just get a few friends together and go have a picnic. So yeah. Okay, now if you're still bored, you can try to start a bullet journal. Bullet journaling is not for everyone. I am a planner person. I like having a planner because I feel like I'm very creative, but a bullet journal is just too creative, and I'm also a perfectionist. So if it's not perfect, which it never is, then I just don't want to do it. But if you're not like me, stupid and a perfectionist, try starting a bullet journal. If you are a girl and you have drama and boy drama and feelings and emotions, why not get a diary and actually write in it? I have a diary. I'm not going to say which book it is because my sister will come in and like read it. The next category I call adventures, and it's kind of common sense stuff which you can do, but here's a few ideas. So 1, hang out with your friends. I mean, everybody has friends. If you don't, hang out with some family, cousins, nieces, cats. That's pretty sad if you don't have friends. If you don't have friends, make some friends. Another thing you can do is to host some parties. So have a pool party or a sleepover, plan it. It's going to take up a bunch of your time, I promise that, but it's also super fun, and it's also part of hanging out with your friends. And if you don't want to go to the movies, and you don't want to host a party at your house because they're just going to mess it up and then you have to clean it the next day, why not have a picnic? I already mentioned it. You go to a park and just have a food basket and have a picnic. The next category, which is actually my favorite category, is called self-improvement. So what better way to spend your time than improving yourself? I said that with the hobbies one, but this is also a good one, okay? Improve yourself. So the first thing you can do is get in shape. Exercise, create an exercise routine, go jog, go for a walk. Instead of being bored, procrastinating and watching Netflix series, lying on your bed, getting fat, why not work on getting your dream figure and being healthy? If you're not that into jogging, you can go for a walk and actually take your dog for a walk because he probably also needs the exercise, and it's actually also pretty good exercise. And while you're walking, you can just think and revise, or you can listen to some music, listen to a podcast. So you're kind of multitasking over here, listening to some books while exercising and helping your dog exercise. So yeah, another thing you can do, which I accidentally already mentioned as well, is plan a fitness routine. So there is so many exercises that you can do, and it's so hard to get a fitness routine that works for you. That rhymed and it sounds super weird. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. Now for all of that beauty stuff. So you can put on a face mask, which is going to make your skin very pretty and clear. I love putting on face masks. While you're waiting for your face mask to dry, you can do your nails. It's super girly, but when my nails are clean and pretty and my face is clear, I feel so confident. Another thing you can do if you have bushy eyebrows like me, but I actually went for an eyebrow wax appointment, so it looks pretty good right now. But you can pluck your eyebrows, which it's super sore, but the more you do it, the less sore it becomes after a while. So try plucking your eyebrows. And if you are a white little potato boy like I am, try tanning. Just lie on a lay-low tube on the swimming pool with your sunglasses, listen to some music, don't forget to put on some sunblock and tan. The last category is my least favorite category, but it is the funnest category, and it is called time killers. I hate this category because it's pointless stuff that you can do that doesn't improve your life in any single way. It's just fun. But there's a lot of it. So the first thing you can do is binge watch and have a movie series marathon. Another thing which is also a really great time killer is watching YouTube videos. The first video is something that you actually want to watch, and then after 3 hours the time went by just like that, and there you are watching a tutorial on how to talk to a giraffe. Another thing which I actually started doing recently is to listen to some podcasts. So I actually never knew what it was, but it is so helpful, especially when you listen to podcasts that can help you. I am talking so stupid right now, but even listening to Joyce Meyer podcasts or like YouTuber podcasts, it's so interesting, and there's podcasts out there that can motivate you and inspire you. So yeah, listen to some podcasts. If you are a music lover like me and there's nobody home, be naked and put on loud music, run around the house, sing and dance, maybe not the naked part, ride on your hoverboard. That's something I do a lot, and it's also super fun. The best out of them all, the thing that you can also do is sleep. I mean, once school starts, you never get any sleep and you just like miss those days when you were bored, but now you're bored and you want something to do. But why not sleep? If you have a lot of money and you are a shopaholic, why not go shopping? It is Christmas season. Now, if you are a gamer and you actually like playing games, play games. I can spend a whole week on Sims, literally doing nothing, just lying here on my bed playing Sims. Play a bunch of games, try downloading games on your phone. There is millions of them, and you know what? If you're that bored, you can just download a bunch and you will eventually find a game that you really like, and that's super addictive, so try it. Another thing you can do is have a photo shoot, and then you can actually plan your Instagram feed with the photos that you took at the photo shoot. So you don't need a photographer, you literally need a friend or even like a tripod to put your phone or camera on. Go to some crazy locations or even in your backyard or on a white wall and just try different outfits and have a photo shoot. Another thing you can do is to actually swim, which it sounds crazy because it's winter in America, but here in South Africa it's actually summer, and as I'm sitting here I am sweating so much, but I can't open the windows because it's going to make noise and then it's going to irritate you guys. But go ahead and swim, it's going to cool you off, it's also super fun, and then while you're at it, why not tan as well? Another pointless thing you can do is make a playlist. So I have like 400 songs on my phone, and sometimes I'm only in the mood for sad songs, sometimes I'm only in the mood for like love songs, and I am just too lazy to make a playlist, and I just have too many songs to sort through. But if you're that bored, do it. Make a sad songs playlist and a love songs playlist and a motivational playlist. There's so many types of playlists you can make. Something that I have always wanted to do, but I never have the right ingredients, and when I try it with like knockoff ingredients, it just doesn't work. But try and make some slime. I have never played with real slime in my life, and I really want to. Another thing you can do is edit all of your photos. So you took a bunch of photos at the photo shoot and you planned your Instagram feed, but if you want it to look aesthetically pleasing, you have to edit it. Not like make your boobs bigger and your butt bigger and your tummy smaller. That's not what I mean by edit. Put on a filter and bring up the brightness and the contrast and play with that stuff. The last thing you can do, since it is Christmas, why not end it off with something Christmassy? So plan your Christmas gifts. I never know what to get anybody for Christmas, especially my parents, because they are the hardest people to shop for. So create a list and write down some ideas that you might want to get for them. Go on Pinterest, search some stuff like ideas that you can get your parents or your friend or your sister, or you get the point. Just plan your Christmas gifts. Okay, so that was 50 things you can do when you're bored. Did you find this helpful? If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. If you want to see more of my YouTube videos, don't forget to go hit the subscribe button. button as well and the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload. I also do have a vlog channel, so don't forget to go check out my vlogmas. Everything will be linked down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.